Hello, Brenda. There's
Oh,
Joe.
Both joined at the same time.
Dominic.
Good
Hey,
Yeah, I
how
think we
evening.
you
did.
doing?
I think you beat me
How
there.
is everybody?
Dominic is here.
Sunstar. Thunder.
Hello, Brenda.
How'd you like that snow on my windshield?
Yeah, yeah, that's a lot of snow.
7.5 inches, Paul.
Wow.
I went out there with a dustpan, and when I scraped it and I measured it, it was 7.5 inches. And guess what? It was like powder. I could blow it off.
Yes.
Really?
Nothing stuck. That's how dry it was yesterday with the snow.
Mm,
Now on my roof, I still have about 7.5 inches of snow. I drove all
yeah,
around, none of it came off.
yeah.
Wow.
And that igloo that girl put together out front,
Hmm.
I put it like this, it's taller than me.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, she got in, I took a picture and sent it to her mom. My mom sent me back a heart saying, love it, I love it.
Well, that's cool.
But I did some traveling and flying today.
Well, good for you.
Yeah, I went to Mandeville High School, got all of that done. Went to the duck ponds, got all of that done. Went to the lakefront, got all of that done. Came back, that little playground I shot over at Mandeville Elementary that I hate to shoot because of the fact it's always locked up and I'm not climbing fences, the fences they got. And I went through it fine, got it back. Around the duck pond, I done flew right into a branch, but I was all right.
I think Mia's either Mia wants something more to eat or she wants to go out. I'll be right back.
Hmm.
But I looked up and I was going between the same thing I went last week and noticed there was another branch there and I didn't see it. And I just went right through it. It was just a little bunch of twigs, like. But there's those little duck ponds, snow all around them this time, and some of the ponds were frozen over. So 3 days apart, you can see the difference in the flights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks pretty good. So I put one together. I've done all the pictures because I did a lot of pictures,
Hmm.
and now still got about 3 videos to put together. Yeah, 3. But it was pretty cool today. A lot of the roads were open, but you had to be careful on them because there was a lot of ice on the bridges and stuff.
Yeah.
I think she
Yeah,
wants some
Brenda,
more to
that
eat.
duck one went up today already. That duck pond.
Well, as you can see, it's nastier than hell here.
Mm,
It's 4 degrees out and a strong wind,
holy shit.
strong north wind.
Yeah, that's a cold wind for you.
Yes, it is.
North wind is heat for us.
What you call a polar wind.
Yeah, our polar wind comes from the south. It's strange.
Oh. You said you had a polar wind from the south?
That's where he is. It comes
Yeah.
the polar ice cap is
Yeah.
south of him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
isn't that strange?
Well, I didn't look at it completely, but Ryan Hall, the guy who does the weather stuff,
Yeah,
he's showing something again for next week. I
Oh,
don't know what
no.
he's showing, but I
well,
heard from somebody else that said there was another polar coming there.
yep, another polar is supposed to be coming. Right now, I'm looking out at the street and there's snow blowing down the street in sheets.
That's how we were yesterday. Snow was blowing off the buildings, everything.
Yep,
Those duck ponds I went and flew,
yeah.
about 1/3 of the ponds were frozen.
Oh, boy.
All the edges, it was all on the top, all surface freeze, but it was frozen. We were 11 degrees this morning. That's what we got down to, 11 degrees. And it was supposed to get down to 16 again tonight.
Yeah, Brenda, it is what I would call a burr time of evening. But
Well,
I
it's
think,
minus 16 Celsius. So, yeah, I'd call that cold.
yeah,
Yeah.
Never seen that in Australia, but I have seen cold temperatures when I went over to the US about 40 years ago. So,
Joe, did you ever get a actual count on your snow?
I measured on my car 7.5 inches.
7.5. Wow. Well, I know
I
the
think
guy,
New
the guy
Orleans-
that was on the news was down in Jacksonville, Florida, and the car was covered this how much deep, and he was standing out there with his fingers.
gee.
Yeah. I think my son up in North Carolina got about 4 to 5 inches. Because they made a big snowman.
You gotta go outside. You're not gonna like
Yeah,
that.
my daughter-in-law was sitting there with the dog and the snowman next to her. And I said, Nick, go eat some soup. You're looking a little pale.
Yeah.
Go potty, hurry up.
Yeah, but I had to do that video on the I was taking all the stuff off the car and I said, you know what? I'm being stupid here. I need to record this. Now you see in the olden days, we would have taken about a half inch off the top of that and then taken about 2 to 3 inches in there and
Yeah,
we'd have got condensed milk and some flavoring and made like a shake type thing with it.
yeah, snow cone.
Yeah, I should have. Because you figure after the inch on the bottom and the inch on the top, all that should be clean
Mm,
or pretty close to it. And I mean,
yeah.
I can't. I have never seen snow that powdery, except in D.C., Washington. When I got caught up there, it was like that. You could just take your hand and go like this underneath and scoop it out in big chunks,
Yeah.
and it was no weight to it or nothing, you know.
Oh.
But they said something yesterday that really kind of freaked me out. They said that 10 inches of snow is equivalent to an inch of rain. That's all the moisture it is. 10 inches of snow is an inch of rain.
Mm,
That's scary.
it is.
Hurry up. Come on.
Just think that day we had a few years ago, in 4.5 hours, we had 24 inches of rain.
Come on. Hold on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We probably about 40 cars here got flooded.
Come on, me.
Yeah.
Water was over dash on almost everybody.
Down.
Wow.
Just think if that would have been snow.
Yeah. Well, if it's
It
10
would have been up on
inches,
top of the building.
Yeah. Come on.
You know that me is messing with him, you know it, right? All me is doing is messing with him right now.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're worried about tonight. Tonight is really the bad night because what's happening is all this stuff's freezing. I mean, gonna start freezing now. So now they're worried about the roads. And we're not gonna get above freezing tomorrow.
Mm.
It's gonna be like 3 days, which we're at like the 30, 34 today, I think it was. Tomorrow, I think we're
Oh,
at the
good.
36.
Mm.
You know, but it's still, we got 2 more days before it really starts, before it gets in the 40s.
That dog is just abstinent, you know?
Mm.
She was out there freezing her butt off and she's standing down at the bottom of the stairs just looking at me. And I'm going, come on, come on, come on. She takes a step back. I had to go out there and bring her in.
Mm.
Yeah, she was just messing with you.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bob, let me show you. Look at the snow.
Oh, yeah. That's on your car?
Yeah, it's just taking chunks off.
That's what happens when you don't have a garage.
Mm.
Yeah. But it was like powder. All you do was just come right, no weight to it.
Yep, Brenda, I understand. Brenda says it's cold down in Florida too, and she says it sucks.
Mhm.
You're right. You got a point there, Brenda. I don't know which one I'm gonna make next.
I see Johnny's been doing some flying today.
Mm.
Yeah, you've been flying around his house, I think. Yeah, they're freaking out about tonight because it thawed out just enough, and people got on the road that there's a lot of water out there, and we're going down to 16 tonight. So there's gonna be a lot of black ice.
Yeah.
I don't think my son might be working tonight. He might not be working tonight.
Jody.
Had 6 flights in today.
Mm-hmm.
There's
Where
my
is it?
there's my backyard. What do you think?
Yep,
Shit.
that's how we looked yesterday. And that just came in, just started.
No, that's a lot of that snow is from a day or two ago, but right now it's a fine misty snow coming down. Let me see if I
Yeah,
can.
like I said, they got something coming. I don't know how far it's coming. But we're in that pattern now. All of a sudden, we got caught in that wet pattern.
Mm.
And if it does it again, we're gonna get it again.
The wind is shoveling the camera around.
Mm.
You
Well,
look at the
that's
wind
well,
on the wire.
yeah, that wire's moving around.
Yep,
I thought that was a squirrel or something doing a tightrope.
Yeah.
that's my cable wire.
And that wire is really working.
Yeah.
Well, they need to fix that on TV. They've got a news conference and they got a triple echo going. Need
Really?
to fix that shit. Maybe
Just
turn it
ring them
down
up
some
and tell
more.
them how to fix it.
I don't want to tell them no check. Let them worry about it. They got people who get paid for that.
Well, it is Wednesday night tech.
Oh, Lord help me.
Just the local TV or
Yeah, it's a local channel. Fox
Oh,
8
okay.
News.
There's a look out the front of the house.
Mm,
Yeah.
Out my driveway.
you
That's
got
how
that
it-
shoveled at least.
I tell you, today I went out there when I was flying, it was about 22 degrees. And I had just a little light jacket on. I had a regular shirt on and sweatpants, and I was comfortable. I wasn't cold like I thought I would be. My hands were cold, but that was about it.
my fingertips are still numb. I might have got them frostbit.
No, they'd be turning colors.
In fact, when I go to grab something with these
Yeah.
fingers, it's like they slip out of my hands.
Mm, yeah.
In fact, you can see right here, see the flags? They're just blowing away.
Yep.
Mm,
The river's full of shale ice coming downstream. But we're just gonna pan around and you'll see the flags again.
yeah.
But see that bobbling is from the wind.
Mm,
I mean, look at the trees. The trees are frozen and they're flipping.
mm.
Now those are big ass flags.
Yeah.
Yeah. That flag shouldn't be there. There should be a smaller one up there.
Yep.
When they get to a certain windage and everything, they're supposed to change it to a
Well,
stone flag.
these are flags that are like half the size that they're usually out there. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
these
but the
are only
stone
about-
flag is actually smaller than that.
these are only about 24 foot. The other ones are 60 feet flags. I think.
That could include the long discussed but always deferred third runway at Heathrow Airport.
Hello, Mark.
On speculation. But what
Hi,
Mark,
Paul,
what's up?
Joe,
Hey,
Dominic.
Mark, how you doing? What you got the news on?
Yeah, they're telling us all about more stuff that Donald Trump's doing.
Yay.
Good. He's doing a lot of good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't too sure about this one.
Well, don't worry about it. Don't affect you. You're the
Yeah,
wrong country.
exactly.
That's true,
Affect you doesn't affect me.
but I don't think he's doing the right thing by saying that he's restricting refugee access. So the people in Afghanistan that help the American military are not going to be able to come over here, and they're likely to get
that's
killed
not,
over there.
That's not true, Mark. What it is, they
That's
have
what he's
to
just- That's what they
apply.
just said on the news.
They have to apply, Mark, and get
Yeah.
authorization to come to this country.
That's what they got to do.
All right.
And see what's happening under Biden is they come to the border and just cross the border and come into our country.
Mm,
Mm. Yeah, but they're on about Afghanis who helped in the war.
okay.
And
All
all
they
they
gotta
have
do
to
is
do,
go to the
all they have to
embassy.
do is apply, go through the proper channels. But I realize that there's a lot of countries that don't understand what channels are.
Mm, yeah,
Mm.
we're one of them.
And so we will work with the for Britain. Rachel Reed's central pitch is
Shit.
Now, they-
You
So
know, he
Dominic,
just
are
did it.
you still warm there?
Well, we're having a cooler day today, so we're only around the 60s. But we're going to go up near 100 again as the weekend comes, just in time for the Australia Day celebration.
So that's 100 Fahrenheit or 100?
Yep, 100
Celsius?
Fahrenheit.
100 Fahrenheit. Wow. Well, that put a damper on your parade.
Yeah.
Hi, Brenda. Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Hello, Brian.
Jody.
One thing he did that was 20 minutes ago, he closed down all the government DEI offices.
Yes,
quite like actually.
He
about
said
time.
you can earn your jobs with merit.
Yeah, and that's how it should be.
It should be. You shut them all down. Now you're sending them
You get a
home with
job
pay.
based on your qualification. You get a job based on your
Yeah.
merit. I don't care what gender you are.
Not under the gender. Yep.
You get
And see, our far lefties want more and more gender consideration. And it should be on what you can do and what you can't. You know?
exactly. Should be what you can and can't do.
That's right.
It should always be merit based. If you've got the skills, if you've got the talent, I don't care. You'll
Yeah.
get the
Got a
job.
point.
The early Hamiltonian days of the United States, you can see that tariffs never really accounted for
Should be based on what's on your resume. It should be
Exactly.
based on the certificates at
And
the
your
time that you've got.
experience and your level
Yeah.
of experience and all those kinds of things. Yep.
Yeah.
We needed
I don't care what you are, who you are, what you look like, what you have inside, what you have in here.
fill that gap. Now, you certainly could raise more in the way of tariffs.
Mhm.
If you look back actually through the history of tariffs, so this is a different thing. This is looking at the total rate, the average rate of tariffs going back to the 1820s, and you can see it certainly was a lot higher before. Really high back in 1828 with the tariff that brought it up. Really high around there before the Civil War. They came down a little
So
bit.
in the last 2 days, I've got 8 flights in.
No, nice.
Atta boy.
Like I said, I've been out there flying.
No, I'm
Well,
all right.
I flew that one this morning, just about killed me. My fingers are still numb. But
Plenty.
you know, the thing of it is I got to check and see about those kind of gloves that.
Yeah,
So if you're looking at who actually pays tariffs,
they're thermal gloves that you can use the tips on.
Yes,
lower, the UK
because as you guys know, I have the fingers cut out of the glove
Yeah.
so that I can run the wheel and run the thumb and that kind of stuff.
Mm.
And it just about killed me today.
Conway reporting there.
Where would that be on Amazon? Do you think?
You'd think so. I would have thought.
Hey, Dominic, I hope that manatee made it out here before yesterday.
Yeah.
This leads to a shocking sight at night time, even as the Prime Minister has set out new initiatives to tackle
Okay.
without community school funding.
Okay, I
Yeah,
put
there
in
is
I put in cold weather gloves with touch screen fingers.
Yeah, I'd say that'll be the situation.
I'm gonna screen share it.
You just now have to get the appropriate size.
Tanya had been boyfriend was stabbed to death last year.
Bestsellers.
Yeah, I'd say they're it.
There you go, $12.
$12 has a little bit more of a grip to them, don't they?
Mm.
Yeah, it looks like it.
35% discount.
And 35. Oh, and the discount.
Wait, I see
even.
another one. Wait, I see another one over $7.99. How much is that one?
I think
Right.
that said women's gloves. Oh, no, winter gloves. Oh, no, women.
It says
Oh,
men
and women, yeah.
Gloves for men
Hello,
and women.
Jim.
Hey, I don't care what my hands look like. They could be a woman for a while. My hands identify as a woman.
Yeah.
It's estimated upfront.
And they got gloves here, for runners.
Hope Don didn't hear that, because I already thought of what he would say.
Yeah,
He'd probably say, that's so you won't feel guilty.
yeah.
By this senseless tyrant. It is unacceptable that this
Add to
group
I
cart.
kind of like those for $7.99.
is quits. Technology
Do ya?
is-
They don't look as beefy as these gloves.
Yeah.
In which Catholic girls were stabbed to death was described as a line in the sand by the Prime Minister.
Let's see if the other one's got all the fingers are touch. This one just has one touch finger, I think.
Is that the $7.99 one or?
Yeah.
That's only one. $12.99 is only one touch finger.
Government wants companies to go further in facial recognition.
So I want the one like,
There he is. Yeah.
Went on.
Don
Lord help
was
me.
lurking.
Yeah, see, he going.
You got him.
I knew you heard it. I knew it when I said it.
Changes won't reduce.
Yeah, I-10 still shut down. It's gonna be shut down tomorrow because it's not gonna unfreeze. So you figure through New Orleans area, you could actually go Interstate 12 and cut across. Oh, that's all black ice. I guarantee you.
Mm.
That's in Metairie Causeway and I-10. It's got the whole interstate's empty, but it's got like a shine on it. I guarantee it's ice.
see
Yeah, that'd be bad.
that's not a bad one, but the problem is from what I'm seeing, it's just got a single touch finger.
Mm.
Well, you only need one finger to touch your screen.
Now but
Those fingers on the wheels had nothing to do with that.
Yeah.
It's only for
Finger.
touching your screen.
It's only the screen.
their way through, almost lost.
And at the same time, yeah.
Yeah.
warm and lightweight, windproof, thin polyester shell lined with soft thermal TR insulation, sensitive touchscreen fingertips.
When they mean fingertips, I think they mean these two fingers, maybe.
Yep,
Or
I
all
do
of,
too.
yeah, because you might be left-handed.
Water resistant,
You personally,
windproof,
but
outdoor sports and cold weather. These gloves are inserted with a waterproof membrane between the polyester shell and the fleece lining.
oh, okay.
Perfect gift for men and women.
Oh, there's 100% waterproof as well.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at.
Yeah.
$7.99, those are.
Yeah, I kind of like those myself. But you see, my problem is still, like I said, if it's got any thickness to it, I hit too many buttons on my camera.
Yep. What makes me wonder is it looks like they've got it in all the tips.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it does.
Seven
Okay.
pin touch sensor, 3-pin touch sensors in others.
Okay, so I'd say these two fingers are the main touch, and the
Yeah,
others have some sort of facility.
so what do you think? Order those, Joe?
I think
Yeah, well,
those would be
Joe
worth a
is the one
shot.
that makes you buy something, so we'll let Joe make the decision.
That one I think you ought to go for.
Buy now. Sorry, something went on our end. Please go back.
No. What happened there?
Don't know.
Try again, it might have just been a glitch.
Buy again. Buy now. It's not taking them.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's got.
Oh, wait a
Oh,
minute.
There
there
you
we
go.
go. Yep. Bought it, only one or one. Yep. Oh, okay. So, oh,
That's it.
oh, so they add the tax after. Okay,
Place the order.
Yeah.
that's interesting. Our tax is already added. Interesting.
So how much was it with taxes? I have to go look.
Eight
Hmm.
something.
I think it was
I don't know,
48 cents.
847 maybe.
Yeah, it was 48 cents.
840 something. Yeah, it was 40.47.
Yep. $8.47, and it should arrive by January 27th through the 30th. So that's next week.
Hmm.
That sucks.
Well, it's saving $5. You only got to wait a couple of days.
Yeah, but the cold is here now.
It's gonna be there next week too.
I'm gonna look at some more and see if they've got any of them that come like overnight.
And you probably pay double the price.
Now it doesn't look like it. Looks like it's either gonna be Saturday, Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, or whatever.
Hmm.
Oh, here's 2-day delivery on these.
How much?
Let me screen share. Right here.
$20. Where you
$20.
got it?
2-day delivery.
You don't need them in 2 days. You can wait a couple of days.
Get them by Friday. Today's Wednesday. All right.
Yeah.
Wouldn't do it.
I'm gonna do it just because you told me to, Joe. Oh, 1-day delivery on these. Yeah.
Yes.
Same thing.
Yeah, free. It says free tomorrow if you buy $35.
Don't make them spend any more than they spend.
Yeah,
I'd have to buy two of them, right?
yeah.
Two of them would come to $39.98.
And do you get free shipping as well?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. You've done well then. Free shipping. And you get them tomorrow.
Proceed to checkout.
For the same price as 5 pairs of the other ones.
Hmm.
And they're
So you're
ordered.
not going to run out of gloves then?
Yeah, I might as well get them both, huh?
Oh, why not?
Hey, Lance, how you doing, buddy?
Hello, Lance.
Love Lance.
You got the tip things or the Yeah, I just about froze my fingers off today. I have just a couple of cheapy gloves with the tips cut out of this one, this one, this one, and this one, you know? And it just, I still don't have full feeling in them. $42.38 plus the other, huh? Just because Joe told me to get them.
Not what I said. You know it.
Didn't he, Dominic, say that?
Yeah.
Just for $50 instead of
Dominic,
$8.
I thought you were my friend. Could be hard to like you, I tell you. You know, be in the same category as Justin. Pretty soon.
Well, I suppose you could always keep the expensive ones until the cheap ones arrive and then send the expensive ones back.
Yeah, don't get them wet or anything. Bring the other ones back after you get the other ones.
Waterproof, windproof, cold weather, warm gloves, touch fingers for running,
$7. Look at that. You
running,
got those
driving,
tomorrow.
cycling, biking, riding, walking, hiking, outdoor sports. It is the glove. I'm glad you talked me into that. Thank you, Joe, for looking out for me. I don't care what anybody says. He's always looking out for you, you know?
Hmm. No, we can't hear you, Brenda. You can only type.
Jonathan told me, he said I should have used a car cover like he did. No, I did
Hmm.
that so I wouldn't have to wash my car.
Eh. It says, can you ask Paul for me if he can answer a question about the flags?
Sure, what do they want to know?
No. Let me have a look and see if it's being asked. It says, I was asking you about the flags in Canada across the Blue Water Bridge. Do you know why they have taken the Canadian and American flags down on the Canadian side?
They always, in heavy weather, they take them down. They don't want to ruin their flags.
Okay.
That might be what it is. Stop.
And in our country, the flags are at half mast because of our president dying.
Jimmy
you know?
Carter. Jimmy Carter.
Hmm. Is there a specific statute of time that they have to remain at half mast?
30 days.
30 days.
Okay.
And
Thank you.
he died what, on the 28th or 29th of last month?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Got another week and a half. The only time they were able to put him back full staff technically is at the inauguration. Because we have a new president coming in and then the next day it goes back down.
Goes back
Hmm.
down.
Fascinating.
It's a shame you gotta know all that crap when you're in the military.
Uh,
I remember when I came out to boot camp, I went to a football game at Southeastern University. And I was sitting there with my girlfriend. And I'm in uniform. And she's in the band and she was sitting next to me. And it was before they started playing everything. It was still before the game. And I'm sitting there and I'm in uniform, like I said, and cover on the whole works. And they come marching across the field with the flags. And I looked over and saw them coming. As soon as they got within that 10-yard gap, I went up, threw a salute out, and she just looked at me. She goes, "What are you doing that for?" 10th General Order, baby. You know, it's a salute all officers and colors and standards not cased. Order the deal. If he'd have walked back and forth 10 times, I'd have had to get up 10 times. Okay, let's see how I'm gonna finish this. Look pretty good. Yeah, I took my chance on that playground today. Because if I'd have clipped that thing, I'd have been climbing a fence.
Not again.
I would have, no, this is a fence I had to climb. This is about a 6-foot
Oh, okay.
fence. And it's not an easy fence to climb, you know what I mean?
Mm.
I would have done it to go get the drone. Yeah, it was an elementary playground. They've got a big playground system in it, you know, for the kids.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I wanted to fly that thing before, But there was always that gate up, and I said, "Boy, if I clip something, I'm not climbing that gate in the summertime."
Can't.
And I was passing it one day, and they had the gate open.
How
So I
are
stopped and I flew all in there, and on the way out, I almost clipped something. And then today I'm going underneath something, and I must have touched the top because the drone went like this. It was flying and went. It had a little bobble, you know. It was either that or I was looking at it just now. It may have been prop wash
Hmm.
because I was underneath something low to the ground, and when I went underneath it, I had like a wind tunnel there, and it kind of bobbled, you know.
Bobbled it, huh?
Okay. Well, that's good to hear then. Yeah. Better than dumpster diving, Brenda says.
Yeah, I'm tired of. I'm not doing that again. I hope.
You're never gonna outlive that.
So I went out to the dumpster today with two bags in my hand, threw them in the dumpster, and I went, "Where are my keys?" I said, "Where are my keys?" Because I was about to call with the keys in my hand. I had stuck them in my pocket. So I didn't have. I had a sweatpants on. I didn't have my regular pants, so I didn't clip them on. I said, "Where are my keys?" When I threw the thing in there, and that would have been a mess because it was full of dick.
Hmm.
Real fun. We need a fast song. Flight of the Raven sounds like it would be fast, wouldn't it?
No worries, say Jim.
Why should it be slow as hell? It's slow. It's very slow. Tell you what, this snow is beautiful, but I'll be glad when it's gone.
Hmm.
I could do this every 10 years.
Yeah. I'd love to see snow.
Now, I'll be honest, I kind of wish you would have been here yesterday to see that. I'd see you out in the middle of it. Be out in the middle doing a snowman.
Yeah.
Yeah, right across New Orleans, right underneath us was the heaviest snow, 10 to 13 inches. If it would have shifted 10 miles north, we'd have been in that same spot. So we got 8 inches officially in Mandeville, where we would have got 5 inches more if it would have been 10 miles more north.
How's it going?
Hello.
Doing all right?
Yeah.
How y'all doing? Where y'all from? I'm in
All right.
Indiana. I'm in Indiana. What about y'all?
Manchester.
What y'all?
Australia.
Oh yeah. What y'all getting into? Y'all like to have fun?
Hmm.
I do. I like to smoke a little bit and do some freaky shit. Mhm.
And wrong channel for that.
Sorry about that.
What do you mean, second?
Keep walking. Folks.
I know.
Good.
I still know he's muted.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Dusty. Hello, Justin.
Hey, Justin.
Hey, Corey.
Should be an interesting Sunday.
Hmm.
Commanders versus the Eagles. 3 p.m. Eastern. And then Buffalo versus Kansas. 6:30 p.m. Eastern.
Hello, I'm back.
Okay.
Celebrating my glove purchase.
Yes. Nice.
What are you eating?
Ice cream, bananas, and Cool Whip topping.
Nice.
A banana split, not split.
Yeah. A non-banana
Corey.
split.
What happened to Lance?
Dunno.
Don't know.
Well, his sound wasn't working when he was on here.
Oh, so just normal service then.
Yeah, it was every day, huh?
Cory Mano said hello, I see.
Yep.
I thought I heard you guys talking to Don, but he's not in.
Don was here earlier, Justin was here, but he ain't come up.
Yep.
Both in the chat. But Don doesn't finish work for 2.5 minutes.
The storm is still moving east, right, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
Might be gone already. Off the East Coast.
Justin says, we don't all get those paid days off like you do, Dusty. It's called benefits.
Yeah, it flew another one today, like I was on fire, Paul.
Well, see, there's several people talking about a Neo 2 coming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll buy two of those.
Yep.
Yeah, that flip. I'm seeing all kind of bad stuff on the flip now.
Yeah.
I think it flies good myself.
Showing a drone did one today, flying it at himself, and the obstacle avoidance just didn't work.
Well, the thing is in any situation, no matter what you're flying, you have to know your drone and know its capabilities.
Mm.
You got a point.
These guys that fly these drones through the woods and they can't figure out why it's hitting the little branches sticking out.
Oh no, it was hitting people. It was hitting him.
Yep.
Let me get this.
Hey Joe, a nice cup of good hot tea. Too hot.
Sounds like a good idea, Dusty. Fucking hell.
Hell, it's raining again.
Brent is still here with us? Or did she bail?
Don't know.
Be right back.
Mm-hmm.
I know me. Mia watches me like a hawk.
Mm-hmm.
She's laying down right here. I don't know if you guys can see
Hey,
her or not.
thanks. He's back.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
Yep, we can hear you now. Yep.
Okay, yeah, my school computer, I just got low resources on that thing. It's a student machine that I'm logging onto, and I got too many videos and too many images on it. That need to clean it up.
How's
But
the
I was
weather
showing you
out-
those. I was showing you those gloves.
How's the weather out there, Lance?
It's 43 right now, sunny. It was awfully cold this morning when I flew Seattle, though, when I flew the Space Needle. And but I was showing you those gloves. I really like those, and those cost me $7, I think.
I bought 2 pair of the more expensive ones because if you buy the more expensive ones, you got to spend up to $50, and then everything comes free as far as shipping. Lance, so how are you doing with your little Neo?
I love it. I was going to fly it at lunch today, but it was too cold for me to go outside, and I just got too busy.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm like trying to, the end of the semester is coming up, and so we're doing grading and testing and trying to get all the kids' grades in the grade book. So it was, for me to try to spend 30 minutes of my lunch out playing is kind of tough right now.
Brenda, just checking on you. Make sure you're still with us, part of the group.
Yep.
Brenda is.
Yeah.
Thanks, Brenda. Yeah, because I missed this morning. In fact, I went to get on, and you guys had just left like 5 minutes before I was able to get on, which was fine. I went to my secret spot number 1, there by the Needle, and then I went down on the waterfront, which is my secret spot number 11. And then I went back up to secret spot number 1 to fly when it was light out, because I wanted to do a day to night. So that I did that, and I edited that, and it's on my YouTube channel.
Which drone do you fly for the night shots?
My Mavic 3.
Okay. Because you got some really good night shots.
Thank you.
Right, Joe? Joe's on the phone. The
I got a good golden hour shot of the Space Needle, and then Mount Rainier was in the background, and all the skyscrapers were behind the Space Needle.
So it's nice and clear shot.
Yeah. That was a fun shot to do, and I didn't lose any connection. The last 2 times I've flown that spot, I haven't lost any connection. The first time I was with Angel, I lost connection. Well, I didn't lose it, but it was, it turned red on me, and it was on the opposite side of the Space Needle. I'm thinking, okay, if it comes home, I can see it, so it might not hit the needle coming back. I panicked, right? I wanted to make sure that drone was between me and the Space Needle, not the Space Needle between me and the drone. But it's so easy to see at night, because all the lights on the drone light up, and I've got it 1,500, 1,800 feet away from me, and piece of cake to see that. So we got
And
some
my
water.
son's still upset.
You what?
I said my son's still upset about working again. He'll get over it.
It cracks
It's his
me up.
third straight day.
All that extra money he's going to be making. Yeah.
Yeah. So what you lost connection with, Lance? What was it? The Neo?
Yeah, I sent it 800 feet in the air above the Space Needle. Didn't come back.
Oh, man. Told you about that drone.
Sucker is fully charged. I might fly it. I might fly it when I get my massage in about an hour.
So you did get it
Freak
back.
out my freak out my masseuse. Yeah.
What did it do? Come auto return to home?
I didn't send it. I was kidding.
Oh, you're just kidding, Joe.
Yep.
Because Joe always, privately Joe tells everybody the Neo is the drone to have.
That's his favorite.
It's because of his image. He doesn't want to admit that.
So
Dominic and I have already figured that out, right, Dominic?
Yeah.
So it sounds like the Flip is Wi-Fi and not GPS. Is that correct?
I don't know. It's got position.
Oh, you know what? I think it's Wi-Fi if you use the phone. I don't know, guys.
The
so
phone
don't,
or the controller.
Yeah, it's Wi-Fi with the phone, not with the
it's
controller.
yeah, exactly. It's a Wi-Fi with the phone and not and it's a GPS with the controller. I believe that's the. Again, I don't know what I'm talking about. So, but that's what I think. Because I thought if it was a Wi-Fi, there's no way I'd buy that. If I had the controller but Wi-Fi could be dangerous.
Yeah, can y'all see the igloo? Hold on, let me get it to where y'all can see it. Know how to do it, you gotta just do it this way. Come on now.
What's the picture of?
I'm trying to get it to show you. Hold on.
Your background keeps popping it out.
There you go. You can barely see it, but that's the girl inside the igloo.
Oh.
That's how big an igloo she made. She's standing inside the thing.
Wow, that's cool.
That thing is big. I'll knock that dog out. So Lance, where's Lance?
Yep.
So it was the Mavic 3 you lost the signal on?
Yeah. The first time I flew the Needle. Yep. And I didn't
I lost signal
completely.
today.
Yeah, I didn't completely lose signal, but my bars turned red, and I mean, like one bar red.
Yeah, mine acted funny today. I had it right above me out here, did a hyperlapse. And because there wasn't that many cars coming through, but I wanted to do a hyperlapse like that anyway with the snow.
Yeah.
And then when the hyperlapse was almost over, it wouldn't yaw, wouldn't turn, wouldn't move, wouldn't do anything until it was completely done. I've never had that happen before. It always come back to me. It was like it didn't want to respond,
Joe, that's weird because when mine turned red, I was doing I wasn't doing a hyperlapse though. I was doing a global, 360.
Right.
And it freaked me out because it was turning red. I thought, oh, now what? You know, and I just kind of held my breath.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Brenda, how are you coming on your drone flying?
Yeah, I've never had an issue. I never had an issue before until they just had that update. I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
a firmware update on the software.
We had an update a couple of weeks ago on the controller.
When are we going to see Brenda on your panel, Paul?
I don't know. She doesn't. Joe, has Brenda ever been on the panel before?
Yeah, she's been here before.
It's been a while.
I think it's one time.
Yeah, good day to fly. Good day to fly today up here.
Good news
Oh.
then.
There's no school there today, or what?
Nope, we have school. Just getting off, heading home.
What time does school let out where you are?
2:45.
Ah. So I don't imagine you hang around very long afterwards, do you?
Usually 3 o'clock, unless I'm shooting a sporting event, and then I stick around because I don't want to drive home and then come back because it's a 40-minute drive home and then a 40-minute drive back. I don't want to do that, so I just hang out.
Oh, that's quite a drive.
And so I do that. But and then when I have esports, I stick around till 4 o'clock every day, and that's going to happen in about a month. I'm right in between seasons, so I'm taking advantage of leaving right after school as much as I can, so I don't have to hang out.
Well, your wife is a teacher too?
She is, yes.
Does she have that long a drive to go to school too?
She has 1 mile. She drives 1 mile. Her school is in our neighborhood, basically. She could walk to work.
Wow.
Got a phone call just now. I've been getting phone calls from different places, crazy places. And it says, leaves a message saying, we're just letting you know all your unpaid taxes will not be collectible. We put them in an collected status, but you need to contact us. You know, bullshit. Like that little boy, bullshit. You know, block them.
Yep.
Bullshit. Bullshit. I love that little kid when he does that. Yep. 8 p.m. tonight until 10 a.m. tomorrow. Dangerous road conditions.
Get down. Get down.
Did it stop
They said-
snowing?
It stopped snowing yesterday, but they said now we got compacted snow on the streets and it's turning into straight ice. Yeah, you can see how they're showing all the overpasses, solid ice.
Have you driven in it yet?
Oh yeah, I did.
Did you go to the lake or the pond?
I went to the lake, I went to the pond, I went to Mandeville High School, shot it from above. Got the high school. Can you see the screen? No, huh?
No.
Kind of. I'm gonna get going
Oh,
here.
okay.
I was at a
Well,
stop
I'll
sign.
wait till I get I gotta get the picture up first.
I was at a stoplight. Now I'm moving again.
Here's Mandeville High School, the whole high school. That's the stadium and the high school right there.
Oh, great one, Sunstone. Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, about 400 feet?
Yeah, I'm actually about 420. Cause I'm figuring I'm using the height of the field, you know,
Yeah.
The height of the building. Yep.
of the building right there.
Yeah. I was at 415 today, and I was using the height of the buildings around me in downtown Seattle.
I did that, and then what was it? This is a straight down shot. That's a straight down shot.
Oh, yeah.
They got a little bit of snow there.
Now, they didn't have school today, right?
No, they'll shut down tomorrow too. Then I went out, like I said, I went out to that's Sunset Point with the snow all on it. I even shot I even went to the front and shot the softball and baseball fields. Look at that one down there. That's the softball and the baseball fields.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I figured they'd like that too, you know. But we still got a lot of snow. Like you can see the snow on the baseball field. Nobody's been on it, so there's no footprints or anything. I don't think of anything else. And that fishing pier that they're trying to rebuild, I got a picture of Sunset Point right there with the snow on the pier. And that came out pretty good.
Have they been doing any work on that?
They're gonna start in April, it sounds like.
Oh,
March, April. But that's where the raccoons are. That's all, look at it, it's all shut down, so nobody's walked all on that stuff.
that's where your raccoon buddies are, huh?
Yeah, they're on their own today. Yeah, I got a little bit of flying in today.
So on my data and ice shot, Joe, right at I think the 150 mark, I've got the top of a building, and it's a night shot, and then it converts to the day shot, but the lights
Right.
on top of the building are still on, and they go off just as I switch to the day shot. It was kind of a lucky transition that I created, and but anyway, it was kind of cool. It was almost like, you know, the night shot turned to day, and the lights were still on the roof of the building, and then they turned themselves off. It was, like I said, just
like
kind
you
of ironic.
planned it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I planned it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty, what a coincidence. But I thought, oh, that turned out. I would have never probably even saw that at all. But,
You probably would never thought of it either.
uh-uh. But I think that's right at the 150 mark on the video.
I think she wants to go out, but I don't believe her, but.
No, no, give me that thing, no.
5 o'clock, 3:30.
You're gonna drive me crazy, you know that?
Mhm.
Well, I'll tell you, the only place that was open in Louisiana the last couple of days was the Waffle House.
Were they busy?
And the Waffle House, they don't shut down for anything.
But did they have a lot of customers?
Probably not.
Oh,
There was someplace yesterday they showed a Waffle House. I think it was, I think where I saw that. I can't remember where I saw that, but there were about 4 people in it.
wow. Yeah, well,
It was
there's
in
not
New
much,
Orleans.
there's not, it's so cold here. A lot of people are just staying home. They're not going anywhere. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna close it down. We got 7 people watching.
Yep, I was gonna say it's about that time.
Hey,
Okay,
Paul.
time to pack it in.
Causeway, that
Yeah,
that
it's time to
bridge that
pack
goes
it in.
across that causeway.
Yeah,
They said they're clearing it now, and they're saying it got a lake effect, snow effect. That's what it did on the causeway, and they've measured it some places at 24 inches.
oh, wow. Well, you're just turning into the second snow belt.
Yeah, I hope not. I can do this every 10 years.
Yeah.
My
Okay,
buddy
Joe.
lives in Pensacola, and he sent me pictures of how much snow they got, a ton of snow. But anyway, hey,
Yep.
are we packing it in?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
back
packing it in.
Lance.
Justin's got to work
Okay.
on his mom's car.
Yeah. Justin, what do you think? Okay, here we go.
All right. Bye,
See you in the
everybody.
morning.
Bye, Mark. Dominic, thanks for coming in. And Joe, as always, you're the man.
Later.
Bye for now.
Bye.